From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the New England Patriots.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And some space here. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of
a big run there, 29 yards and a first. Right off the bat, a chunk play into enemy territory.
And I don't care how you plan for it. I don't care what you see on tape where you think you can get that type of a play. That's still a great rush and a little bit of a surprise to break off a run like that this early in the game.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
The Bears' 49-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 40 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Stephon Diggs, 36 yards. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Bears nothing.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out first and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To throw, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you could use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
It's now 2nd and 6. The 26-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. That's complete right side to Kmet. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And a nice gain at 21 yards. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Here's Swift. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bears respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guys scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Henderson running straight ahead. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To the air, May. Now a run here off the arc. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
He's been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing it away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked in terms of this.
Touchdown, Chicago! DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears have taken the lead. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in this first half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, some strong running. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We really didn't have any doubt that he was going to be one of the top-rated rookies coming into the league, especially as a runner. And he's given us no reason to change our minds. That's a big-time run, and the production that he showed us in college is translating very well into the National Football League.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
To throw, it's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
Looking to throw, May. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Dominique Robinson able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Throwing here is May. Open man here, the tight end Henry. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Henderson will try to run for the first. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Crazy. Hey, what's that?
They'll try and throw forward May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Stephon Diggs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. At their own
at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. 1 second, all that remains. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6. Swift going to try up the middle. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Will try to pick it up himself. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. And this is caught. He hits more. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Williams. That's complete. Luther Burden. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard ine. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
A handoff, Swift running to the left. Nice little juke. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 6 now. To the air, Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
That's to Moore, he's got it. Touchdown Bears. From 17 yards out. And the Bears get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2?
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Yes, Vegas. Yes.
Williams going to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Bears 20, Patriots 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Chicago.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At at their own 18-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun, it's May. He's got a man, complete. Now he's into the clear again. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs, 93 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. They go with a shuffle. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned it all around. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll throw with May. Wide open receiver, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
And this play still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. Now, but it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Hunter Henry. Incomplete. Sets up 4th down.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Crazy. Where was that?
From the gun, it's May. This throw caught right around the 6. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Following the fumble recovery, Williams. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run. Read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception. Williams will get this off to Swift. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. Throwing is Williams. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. From the gun, here's Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Back to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's 1st down. And now they'll audible to something else.
16 yards. 1st down, Bears.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. He's back to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
This is 1st and 10.
Five. Hey, here goes that. It's crazy. Hey, come out with me.
Here's May. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. May looking to run. Oh, wide open, complete. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting... ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
Come on.
Right to the air goes Sanders. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Fix the Eagles. Cut 19, Panther 11, 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, it's Sanders. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They'll need to pick it up on third down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Michael, I swear, I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like...
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Raheem Sanders. Touchdown, Browns. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a big one for the Ravens. It covers 63 yards. Chance now to match that opening touchdown. It is first and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
A big loss on the play. It's now second and goal.
Hey, middle.
Jackson now on second down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Now Shador on first down. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
And the Browns, first down.
First and 10, and here comes 4. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Ravens' 46-yard line.
Mustang 19. That's it. 60, trap 60. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Going deep downfield for Judy. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jerry Judy, the intended target. Third down coming up.
Let's go. Cougar 69. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Hey. Sit up.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Browns' 45-yard line.
Hey, report.
Second down, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll talk things over before third down.
Sit up. Report.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Gain of 14 yards.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Browns with the advantage. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now Jackson on 4th down. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Browns have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way. And
I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
This pass caught by Judy. They get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Jerry Judy. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Now, Sanders. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, trap 50, trap 60.
Sanders on third down. Open man, left side, he's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First down, Cleveland.
Nineteen tight.
Sanders going to throw again. A throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
It's now second and
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game.
Okay, ready?
We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Throwing again is Sanders. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. To throw again is Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Cedric Tillman was the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Ready? 79.
Again, it's Sanders. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Go.
To throw is Sanders. That's incomplete. Gary Hall on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Ready? What? Ready? Report. Ready? Hey, Ozzy.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews. His tight end. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Don't worry. We changed it.
Here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is hard. And he will go all the way. Has Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That's caught. Down the field is Tillman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A huge play just before the half. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Browns.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
18, pioneer. 19, 18. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Third and 6.
It's a gain of 4.
Trap the 60, trap the 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
70 Timberwolf. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Fourth down. Here's Sanders. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Alpha, sit on. All right, come on. No, we changed it.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll let one go down the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
2 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
Yo.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll take it on in. First shot, Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Browns 7.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hawk Viking 18. Hey, smash Bronco. Here we go, Scott. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. 19 Charger, 19, 79 Gross.
Now Shador on first down. Going deep downfield for Judy. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's first and 10. Now Shador. That'll be caught. It's Jerome Ford. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. On first and 10, it's sent. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now it's Sanders. The left side, he's got Njoku. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Sanders will throw it. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. On play action, here's Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look, no chance at all. He'll go down.
Jackson sacked. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
On the handoff, it's Henry. Space to run inside the 20. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's now 3rd down.
Going to go right back to Henry. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
On for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hold it ready. 18, Romney. 18. Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Sanders. This is brought in downfield by Judy.
It's a gain of 18.
19 tight. 19 tight.
For a Browns 1st down.
From the gun, it's Shador. That'll be taken in by 4. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2. Brings
So
up
we are through 3.
their 48-yard
We'll return with
line.
more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Start. 19 start. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
48-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And off we go from Denver. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they'll come out with a three tight end look on the first play of the drive. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Finds his tight end Ingram. Up and over. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Sutton reeling it in on the left side. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15.
Partner, I think this one won't arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Henry up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. 3rd down and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Touchdown, Broncos. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Broncos 7, Ravens 0. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
On every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
37-yard line.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
First down.
Captain.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Incomplete.
Now a second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready. Ready. 11. Hey, Sean, let's go.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Go. Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. 11. 8. Motion.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. J.K. Dobbins, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Broncos 14. Ravens nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early? It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught with Sean Bateman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 6.
Jackson. Now he'll take, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
Ravens will line up for the
They'll look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Broncos 21. Ravens 8.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Hold on a second. Ready. Chill.
Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Brings up 3rd and
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. They'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Jackson going to keep it. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Ball 11. Ready. My name is up. To the right, yeah.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll get that complete to Franklin. He's to the 15. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lambeau. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Ready. Slide through. Hut.
Throwing. Love. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw. Here's Nix. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Nix going to give to Harvey. In here to run. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey, 31 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Complete at the 1. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked. There he goes, right side. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And a nice this return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the...
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And that'll make it 13-7.
Makes the score Broncos 13. Packers 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
To throw is Nix. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going. It's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Watch out now. 50-50. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
At the Broncos' 43-yard line.
Now Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Shrugs it off. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
It's 4th down.
Ready?
On 4th down, Love. That's to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In motion left goes Watson. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
2nd and 10.
Ready, ready. 50.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by John A. Barron. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Here's Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harvey. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. 180. Wait, hunt.
Nix to the air. Throwing middle, and it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the Packers' 26-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Tyler Bidet. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 21. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
18-yard line.
Now 2nd and 9. Nix from the shotgun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 6 yards on the pickup. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Marvin Mims, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Broncos had 6 to their lead.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Spins past him. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either. So, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos are going to get it back here just past the 35. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Nick's going to keep this himself. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
No question, that was needed by the defense because they're already trailing by a couple of scores. They had to get off the field without allowing another one. That sack on the first play, that may have derailed this drive.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Here we go,
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. And this one is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Throwing Nix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
An 8-yard pickup.
Now it's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 35.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself from opposition so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it. Here's Harvey. And he will have the Broncos first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Broncos.
They'll go jet sweep here with Sutton. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Operating from the gun, Nix. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. But today, 2 AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz
And off we go from Denver. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
Set. 380. 380. Let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Second down and 8.
Set.
Herbert now. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Out of the gun, they go with Harvey. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand.
Second and 10.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Operating from the gun. Nix. Completes it to Evan Ingram. Touchdown. Evan Ingram. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for two.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
Keeps the score. Broncos 6. Chargers nothing. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Set. 80. Route. Set.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
19 yards. Chargers first down.
Herbert off of play action. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Short throw to Disley. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Set. 80. Route. Set.
On the give, it's Vidal. And he is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this 1st quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time.
Home troops right. Baylor tight. Set.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Chargers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 6-0 our score after one.
Gain of 26 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting to 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down. But I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Broncos 6. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
As he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
3rd and 4.
To throw. Here's Nix. And he's got his man on the out route.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Now they'll shift things around.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey. Down to about the 32. Here's 2nd and 7.
Tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Nix. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Chargers are going to have it here just past the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Again, it's Vidal. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Go.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. Look at the big man rumble. And down to the 19-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
They went with the ever-popular RPO on that play, and what they often tell their receivers, as soon as you get the ball, you've got to be like a punt return. You've got to make the first guy miss on your own, because if you do, big plays like that can result. He went a long way.
Touchdown, Chargers. Len McConkey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played, the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Operating from the gun, Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Captain.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And not enough on the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They're going. It's Nix. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that'll get the lead down to 5.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner. Very tough to hold a lead going into the break if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it would be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up the deficit.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have retaken a third quarter lead. Well, CD, you know, anytime they get close to the red zone, he is such a threat, and there he is again already, his second touchdown of the ball game.
And I know it's probably a little bit of a failing on my part, but you know I watch a game through defensive eyes, and I don't understand what the coverage was doing there. When he headed out deep, they should have adjusted and flowed towards him. Instead, they left him out there and gave him a chance to make a big play. And, of course, he did exactly that. His size, speed, and versatility makes him a top target in any game.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise them with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
At the 34-yard line.
Lion.
Play action. It's Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey, 33 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead here this third quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Broncos 17.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Oh, my God. Ready.
Nix to the air. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing Nix. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They run straight ahead with Harvey. The 20. 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey, 41 yards. And the Broncos have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Kappa. Real hot.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 51 yards on the ground. And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with two straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging out from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Cap it.
On 4th down, Herbert. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
A gain of 34 yards. That's good for Broncos.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now it's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. On the give, it's Harvey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
At the 43-yard line.
Oh, my son. Ready.
A handoff. Here's Harvey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Nix from the shotgun. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harvey. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, 34 yards. And the Broncos will add to their 4th quarter lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Broncos 31, Chargers 21. Will Lutz
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
And that one complete downfield to Allen. Touchdown, Allen! Keenan Allen, 52 yards. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Chargers 28. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all three timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
25-yard line.
So second down, and this defense certainly going to sell out to stop the run. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. R.J. Harvey with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Broncos 38, Chargers 28.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Herbert. Now in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They'll come up now. This is second and long.
It's second down.
Herbert going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Herbert. Finding Allen. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a foot.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Minneapolis. On the return, here's Miles Price. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy.
The 11-yard line.
Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Lions nothing. Will Reichert.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. He gets popped quickly there. That's not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
At their own 12-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Goff taking it right to the air. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
On second and 10, Goff. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense up to the line fast.
7 yards. And it's third.
Goff now on third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
On fourth down, Goff. He finds him beyond the marker. This is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Lions first down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Massive hit. The ball is out. This is scooped up by the Vikings. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Lions nothing. Will Riker
still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Sailors now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Lions. First down.
Goff on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down. Play action here with Goff. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Will Riker to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Sailors now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
180.
Off trying again here after the pick. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down. Off play action. Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And we'll get it up across the 20.
And
21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now McCarthy. He gets it to Addison. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Here's McCarthy. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Hassan Reddick drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Mayfield now. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans with an amazing diving catch. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 7, Vikings 0. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open?
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
They'll start on the ground with Irving. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Mayfield to throw it. Over the middle to Evans. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
13 yards.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
180.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Throwing, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And they're going to be centered down around the 15-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Complete to number 3, Jordan Addison. A loss of a yard.
Now they'll change things up.
And 11 at the 16-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
To the air with McCarthy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
And 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. McCarthy off the play fake. He'll try to do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Going for it. Here's McCarthy. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they... hold on 4th down. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time will it result in points? We'll find out. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka, 67 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Vikings nothing. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Open man is Jalen Naylor. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great 15, great 15.
To throw, it's Wentz. Pass complete to Addison. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's another.
Again, it's Wentz. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
13 more yards. That's another. Vikings.
To throw is Wentz. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hawkinson, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are back within a score.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have...
And it'll be intercepted.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Buccaneers 14. Vikings 6.
Boy, they're down only one score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. But a second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On 3rd down, they go with Irvin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Mayfield. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Cade Otton, as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs will extend their lead here just before halftime. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Score Buccaneers 21, Vikings 6. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
At their own 45.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Open man, he's got Jeff. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling, maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Will Reichard to kick off for
the Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
That's good for a first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Mayfield off the play fake. Oh, he's got a bunker. That's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the...
We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Miami Dolphins. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go from South Florida. This one is... to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake, Rodgers. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
8 yards. It's second down.
Now Rodgers. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
319!
Third and long for Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
All right, ready.
The lefty right to the air to start. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Turbo one, hard. Ready. Out.
A shotgun snap for two. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready. Ready, team. Hey. Ice jam.
From the gun, here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
They snap it to Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception? They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Exiting the pocket right. Oh, no, back over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tungo Bailoa. They get this into the hands of Devon Achane. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Achane will take this in for a Dolphins touchdown.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Steelers nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Williams on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Rogers sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's third down.
the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. To the 20. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 84 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, Malik Washington. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Go ahead.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
There on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 3.
41-yard line.
All right, fellas. Wait. Out.
Tua gonna throw. Now a screen set up for Achane. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Complete to Devon Achane.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Gain on the play. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
20, TX. Ready. Ready.
Off play action, it's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
34 yards.
It's a big play there for Miami. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 18-yard
So they move
line.
inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Tua, give it to Achane, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Patrick Queen on the tackle.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the Steelers' 19-yard line.
Tua. He'll get this complete. Nick Westbrook-Akine. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Westbrook-Akine.
21G,
A gain of
21G.
5 brings up third and
Throwing on third down, Tonga Bailoa. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
And 1.
Throwing is Tua. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Darren Waller. Touchdown Miami. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14. Steelers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. That's quickly to Freiermuth on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and
From the gun, Rodgers. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Plant. 319.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First grab for Metcalf, good for the first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
On the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Moving outside the pocket, and the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for us Steelers.
Gainwell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
44. Ready. 22. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
To throw is Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end Waller. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Get set. Hey.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
1st down for Aaron. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Washington now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right.
They'll start on the ground. It's Aiken. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll stay on the ground with Aiken. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Once again, it's Aiken. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. 2nd and 11.
At the Steelers' 49-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Tua. Open man, Malik Washington. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
The 30-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Aiken. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in! Devon Aiken. Touchdown, Dolphins. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Dolphins move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. Rolling right. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
And the Steelers 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
258! Get 300! Get 300!
Now Gainwell. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
319! Jump out!
4th quarter begins on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll be third down.
Yards. 318.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up. Here's Warren. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This is first and 10. On the handoff, this is H.A. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
There on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second
Here
and
comes
6
second down.
at the 44-yard line.
32.
They'll drop to throw. This one caught by Waller. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And the Dolphins first
Give
down.
them 14 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6.
It's a pickup of
Second
6.
down.
Brings up second and 4.
H.A. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
5-yard gain on the
And the
play.
offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
That is caught left side by Waddle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
That's another Dolphins. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now it's H.A. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
A gain of 2.
Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
At the 10-yard line.
Hill brought in motion. They'll run here. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they want to play this. It's third down. From the gun, here's Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Dolphins 28. Steelers.
So the kickoff
24.
team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. 3rd and long for Rodgers. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Dolphins are right back in this one.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first.
Contact up front. They get one of the defenders to jump. So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Just take it to him. Let's go home. Let's go home.
Get set.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So a win here for the Dolphins. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field.